Hello friends. Okay, so I have been wanting to do a video for a few days. Okay, I think it, okay, sorry, I thought it started. Okay, I wanted to do a video for a few days and I am now getting to it, but we have an eclipse portal that actually starts today, April 19th. It's at like 10 o'clock tonight, Mountain Standard Time. And so if you're in a different time zone, do the math. um, but eclipse portals, if you've been following me for a while, then you know that I've talked about them before. But just to review and refresh everybody, eclipse portals they come in a set of two, and they're about 2 weeks apart. So the one that's happening tonight, is a new moon in Aries eclipse, and then in 2 weeks we will have another eclipse, and that will close the portal. What this does is that it opens up an opportunity to have like 18 months worth of growth and learning and healing, and expansion and change in 2 weeks. So, yes, they can be kind of intense, but you've made them. I mean, these happen 2 to 3 times a year throughout your whole life. So, you've made, wow, I can't even speak. You've lived through a lot of them, and but so they're really cool when you can actually be aware of them and have a lot of intentional direction with them. So because also remember, with the new moon, it lowers your energy a little bit. It's kind of a time when things come in, they go dark, kind of like the moon and everything. And so if you've been feeling a little bit more tired, a little bit sluggish, and having a lot of things come up the last couple of days, this would be why. Um, because it's really giving us an opportunity to just like have our, almost like wear your emotions on your sleeve a little bit more, like have your soul open a little bit. And so this eclipse portal is actually a very like a rare one. It's a hybrid eclipse, and these only come like every 10 years. And it's also our second new moon in Aries within a month. So, and that's only like the very tip top of the iceberg of how awesome and unique this eclipse portal is. So some of the things that make this, or that the intentions are for this eclipse, um, there's a lot, as I was like doing the research and listening to some of my favorite astrologers just to kind of get their different viewpoints. A few of the key things that really came up is that this one would be a lot about building. So whether that's building your business, or um, something physically like building a home or building a new relationship, but like really creating a home within yourself and the home in life that you desire, and redefining yourself, finding this stability and this divine love and ability to have less fear as you move forward. Um, a lot about initiation and fire and passion, and just like blazing your own trail as you go forward. So Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion, is also a big key factor in this eclipse portal. And so everything is also expanded right now. Um, so what that means is really just be intentional. I follow Ali Duzette, and I was listening to one of her videos this morning, and she talked about, just taking a minute to write down 3 things of being like, I choose to have, you know, this experience in this portal. So I choose to heal my relationship with God or my higher power, this portal, or I choose to heal from this trauma, just whatever you want. Because when you're intentionally creating, and you create from a place of empowered masculine and feminine energy, which every one of us has both masculine and feminine energy. So when you create, when you're in balance with empowered masculine and feminine energy, then what you make is then empowered and beautiful. So I I really hope you take a minute to just write down, just think about, what do you want to build? What part of yourself do you want to feel more at home with? What do you want to build, maybe physically? And if you have things come up in the next couple of weeks that are like a little bit intense, Just know that it is normal. Feel free to reach out. I'm sure I'll be doing a couple more videos about the eclipse portal just because it is such a beautiful time for healing, growth, and expansion and learning and everything. So I'm sending you lots of love and healing energy, and I hope that this is a really beautiful time and that you'll be able to see the fruits of that in a couple of weeks. So have a good night, and I will talk to you soon.